Good morning, friends. How are we doing today? We alive? Well, I hope so if you're watching this. So it is our Simple Saturdays. On Simple Saturdays, I take $5 and $5 only. And I put them in what I call Coinstar, because when I have coins, I swap it out for cash. I just thought it was funny one day. And then I get $5 worth of prop coins, which is 14 25-cent pieces and 3 50-cent pieces, because that's just easier for me to count that way. So it's 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave these out in case I need to make change today. Which I probably will, because I started this binder off with 8 challenges and it took me forever to finish one. And then as I completed them, I just didn't replace them. Now I'm down to 6 challenges, and I feel like I'm making so much more progress in it. So we're gonna just stick these 50-cent pieces somewhere in here. And yeah, so these prop coins were made by me. They're for free in my Ko-fi. It's 6 TV shows I like. If you haven't seen them or watched them, I would recommend them, but you don't have to if you don't want to, because, you know, you have your agency. And then this binder was made by Jenny at the Dramatic Panda. She's super talented. And then as we go through, at the end, I will tell you who made each challenge, because I can't think if I do it as I go. So as if you guys watched yesterday's video, it was pretty hectic and crazy. We had a full house. Sarah had 2 friends over, because a certain someone else in her life. Can I get something besides 5 and 6? Oh, thank you. Does not want her hanging out with people, and that's stupid. Anyway. 4. So she had her friends over. They are gone already. Just one moment, please. Yeah. But also, Friday was extremely stressful, because at school it was the 8th grade promotion. So the 8th graders are done now. They're done a week before everybody is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go through and give one to everybody, because 5 is hogging it, and I'm just gonna re-roll that. I think 5 and 6 are my biggest challenges, so it's okay, but still. So, and for whatever reason, they don't do the graduation, the 8th grade graduation, at the school. What they do is they go to the, not the closest high school, because there's one closer. But they go to a high school, and they have it there at their gym, their auditorium, and have it there. But that took all of our admin. So all of our, official people were gone. And then my para was gone. But then, apparently, I keep my cell phone in my classroom, but I walk around my students a lot. I couldn't read what that was. Of course, it's a 5. I walk my students around a lot, and I'm not in my classroom, and my cell phone is in my classroom, and everything else. You know what? Everything got one naturally. I was just being paranoid about not getting everything. But I guess my mom was trying to call. She called my cell phone, she called my classroom, and I obviously did not answer, so she called the front office, because my dad had a medical emergency, and all the kids are here. So luckily, she got a hold of my brother before me, and so he came home, and everything was fine. My dad ended up going to the ER, but he was like, they sent him home. So he's fine. He's here home. He has a follow-up appointment tomorrow, but still. Alright, so this first one is by Elaine Realize. It's a freebie in her Ko-fi. It got $1.25. So we are going to move the quarters up and then 50-cent pieces up. We're going to put the 50-cent piece away and go to Coinstar. Does Coinstar have a theme song? Did it ever? And put that back there. And we're going to cross out another Christmas tree. We're going to use the light green this time. So I stayed to work till 3 o'clock and then I left a little early, but I had like no way to get a hold of anyone. And so like when everybody at work found out what was going on, they're like, "Why are you still here?" And I was like, "Well, the students need to be taken care of and there's nothing I can do at home." But I still ended up leaving early. Got the kids' schooling done here, which is good. Number 2 received 50 cents, and they had 25 cents from last time. So we don't get to mark anything off, which is good because it's its last one. But I'm going to swap the 2.25 out for a 50. This was made by Amy by Nature. It was a freebie in an order. And she needs one more quarter to finish it off. I'm going to put that in upside down because that one edge is getting pretty worn. So, yeah. So Friday was pretty stressful. And then it was really chaotic because of the kids. Number 3 received 50 cents. So this morning, this is... Okay, I have no idea what Challenge 5 is because I thought this was number 5. Interesting. This one is by Bookish Mama Budgets. You receive 50 cents. We don't get to mark anything off because these are $2 each, and I'm not going to mark off a quarter of a mushroom. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Like I said, this morning has been very casual. Number 4 got 75 cents. I haven't even done my morning routine yet, to be honest. And it had 25 cents, so it has a full $1. So we will go to Coinstar and get $1 more. So now we're doing yellow and the light pink. I think I'm going to do yellow first. So like, I haven't done my morning routine. I have done scriptures because, you know, got to get my soul right. I have been watching some of your videos. I have not been commenting on videos as much lately. There are a few that always comment on my videos, so I make sure that I always comment on their videos. And then I have a few that are like, in my head, we're good friends, so I always comment on their videos too. So there's that. And this one was made by Betty Budget. Love her. Miss her. So, yeah, it's been casual. I've been watching a new anime show called Spy X Family. It's hilarious. It's not a kid-friendly one, just because it tends to be a little violent. It's about a spy who has a mission, and so he needs to have a fake family. So he adopts a little girl who happens to be a telepath, but he doesn't know that. And then they need a mom, so he happens to make friends with this girl and has her pretend to be the mom, who is an assassin. And nobody knows anybody's secret identity. And it is hilarious, especially when this little girl reads people's minds. So we're on number 5. Oh, that's 9's Budgets. She was the money hog today. Does she have coinage from last time? Okay, no. Okay, I need to, this is a 2-part one. They come together, but they don't come attached. But the icons and squares label is only on one, so I keep them together. So this one was finished, and I think it had like 13 in this one. When it finishes, we'll have like 12. I'm just going to put this in here, and I got to remember to not take that one out. Okay, so. Okay, apparently 6 was not as much of a money hog as I thought it was. It only has 2. Apparently it's all about number 5. And number 5 got 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole $1.25. Which doesn't feel like a money hog either, because technically they each get like a little less than $1 because I'm bringing $5, but still. So we get to mark off $1. I don't know where this one came from. I know I put 4 back though. We're just going to say that this is 50 cents, and then I will count money afterwards and make sure that I'm on track still. 1. This one only needs $6 to finish, which is actually a lot, so that could be like a couple weeks still. But, yeah. And if you're wondering how I'm going to check and make sure that that is right, is I count how much money is in Coinstar, because that's how much money should be in prop money throughout the rest of it. Alright. And number 6 got 2, and it had 50 cents. So we're going to put those in here. And so now that one has that exact amount. I didn't count any of them today, and that is just fine. But number 2 was made by Bria at What Matters Most Now. So I need to find a number 2, or I can do 2 number 1s. I think I might just do 2 number 1s, because I'm going to have to condense this when all the 2s and 1s are filled anyway. So that means that I will only have 1s and 2s from here up left, and that's fine. So yeah. We officially have 4 more days of school. Well, contact teachers have 5 more days of school. The students have 4 more days, and since I am a substitute, I have 4 more days, because I only get paid when I am around students. So, well, on campus and around students. So, I had to empty all my classroom out this week too, which was fine. Luckily, it was when the kids were homeschooling, so I had the kids come to the school, and they helped me take everything out, which was nice. And then I gave them a brownie as a reward. And one of my groups had a Cinderella ball, because they were studying this quarter different stories, different versions of Cinderella from around the world. I really enjoyed the Korean version, because it involves like all the animals and stuff, and that's pretty cool. So we had what was a Cinderella ball, and all the kids got to dress up as prince and princesses. And then I have some, they're her universe, so they're like the casual princess dresses. So like it's the blue and white that Belle wears, but they never did a Cinderella one, which is a shame. But they did do Aurora, and every time I wear it, people think I'm Cinderella. So I wore that, and it was a secret underground spirit week. So it was a spirit week for the teachers, and the students didn't know. And that same day was wearing mismatched shoes. And I don't have shoes that are mismatched that are the same height, you know, like on the soles. So I just wore ballet flats, and then I only wore one shoe at a time. So it was kind of funny. So it was like I lost my ball. And it took all day for the students to notice that I only had one shoe on. And when they started asking, I was like, oh, I left it at the ball. But that was fun. It's just been a long week. There's a lot of stuff that was going on. I still have 2 meetings left. And 3 IEPs to work on. And yeah, so thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who went and subscribed to Jill. She's hit her 1K. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for that. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, you're loved. Bye.